In a services mindset, right? I mean, usually the product is owned by somebody, right? And pieces of work are outsourced to companies outside of the core team within the company itself, and the work is directed by the core team members here, and small tasks are done by the remote teams, right? Closely monitored and all. But if you're talking about a team that's ready for building a product that's internet scale, let's say, it's not like this team has to have a ownership kind of mentality. It's not like they rely, they send out an email asking a few questions and tomorrow morning when I come, I get the answers and then I go and code. It can't be at that level. It has to be kind of a team that can understand the vision of the product itself, even add to that vision if possible, right? And be conversant with architectures, design, implementation, testing, operations. Like, for example, you have a highly available system which is 24/7 by 365 available. You need to have a vision into the operational architectures that can provide redundancy, right? And if your product is changing rapidly, you need to have the idea that a manual testing kind of a team does not cut it. You need to have an automated testing suite, right, that we can run. You need to have continuous integration and continuous deployment kind of pipelines in place. So these are all the kind of things that the team itself, it's not like someone else brings it and cuts things into pieces, bits and pieces, and someone comes in and then just implements that. But it should have that product mentality, productization. It's not just technology. It's being able to productize it, right? And there are other concerns of software product launches as well, right? I mean, building technologies is easy, but productizing them is hard, right? It's a last mile problem. It's, I would say, 90-10 rule. It's not even 80-20, right? A lot of companies build great technology, but in offering to the users, having a product that's, having a solution that's productized, right? The way you offer it to the users, that's where they stumble. So having a team that's been there, done that. I mean, we at Fission have been at startups building products from scratch. I mean, as they say, right? It's a cliche, but napkin, an idea written on a napkin to actually a few tens of millions of users or hundreds of millions of users. We have been there, done that, and not once, not twice, but multiple times. So having that kind of a overall big picture and being able to see what comes next before someone explains you what's going to come next, that I think separates a product mentality from a services mentality.